To Educator.com. Today we're going to be covering setting up the presentation files before we had actually set up the home page. This time we're going to go in to actually set up those preset files that Cartweaver actually makes for you, and then kind of put our style back into that so they have that functionality. So here we have again we're going to basically mess with the details page, which is going to be the thing that displays all the content of your database. So we have the shopping cart here now, and now we're going to show the customer what the actual items are, and then the results page is something that we're going to be able to go into and go into more details as well to see, like, you click on what do you call it, just to read up a little bit more about the product, and then learn how to activate the product button. So we're going to kind of go into that. It's just going to be more of how to set up some of the administration files as well. So periodically you're going to see me go back and forth to a content management system. Kind of want to get you familiar with it because it's going to be your backbone to how the site actually functions. It's everything that consists of the password setting to the image uploads to even what you want to put up there. So we will go more in detail with that as time goes on, and so we can kind of cover all those points. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is just kind of give you a refresher of what we did last time. And we created this website. The first part of it was basically your index page, your home page, and we gave it some basic functionality. But something I want to add a little bit different here is last time I didn't have this, is that I made a choice to actually put it in here because it's going to be a little bit easier to reference. As you work with Cartweaver, you definitely want to make sure that you always leave the administration page on all the time, so you can always have an easy reference back to it. When you actually go live, you're going to make sure you remove it because you don't want anyone to actually know where your content management system is. And so here, let's take a look at what we're going to actually be doing. So when we go into the content management system, let me see if it'll take me here. Here we go. Okay. So I have this index page that actually Cartweaver does set up. The first one you saw, we actually designed that out because that was, remember, in HTML. We actually got to change it to PHP to have all this, dynamic functions to work with the PHP code. But here, this actually will show you what we're going to kind of accomplish here. We're going to accomplish like these buttons, incorporate them into the actual navigation so that they have they display the product. And what's kind of interesting with this is that right now it says, all products, clothing, and housewares. It's just the preset that Cartweaver sets. We're actually going to actually change it right now to what we want it to say. And it's kind of like they're loaded with the system already, so you can't really change too much of the code because then you're going to re-engineer the whole code, and you're basically going to have some broken links all over the website, so you don't want to do that. So you gotta just leave it the way it is. What Cartweaver does is it's showing you here their basic homepage. Is this showing you their version of what you could add in your site? So a basic drop-down box. Here you can add whatever you want, and again we're going to go into the admin page or the content management system to go in and show you how to edit all this. Then it just gives you different types of options that you may want to do. So your choice based on what your site is. Okay, so let's go here. It'll launch you onto this content management login. Now, this is something you don't want to, for the purpose of having it on the MAMP server, this is the test server, you don't want to basically, when you go live, you want to change these passwords. You don't want to use admin for your password. It's just kind of a default that you use, but don't keep it live. It's definitely, you risk your whole site and a lot of people's personal information, and I'll show you why. So if you type in their password here and log in, you actually see what the start of a content management system can look like, and this is the way Cartweaver is. And you can change this. You can change the colors, and we'll go into a little bit later as the lessons go on, just to kind of show you. Yeah, you can customize it more. You can take the Cartweaver out, put the company side if it is for somebody. They may not want to see Cartweaver there, but it's just an image that's there. So we have all these different categories and of what is in here. And so you can kind of see here what I mentioned a little bit earlier. You can change all this information. Okay. Now, this is a reason why you wouldn't, leave that password out there, is because you definitely have. You can go into people's orders and someone can get in there and see all the shipping information, and that would not be good for business. But it does help you as an admin controller to kind of go in and see what you want for the pull up an order. Someone's calling about their order or emailing about the order. You definitely have access to all of it, and you can kind of see if it's been shipped and basically give that to the customer as well. But it also allows you to add products in. So if we just kind of go take a look what's